Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about ways in which you can target those communication skills through constructive play. So we know that when children get involved with constructive play, they do it to create something with a plan in mind. So their imagination is working, and whether it be through Legos or blocks, anything that they're using to build something, they first have to plan in their mind what they're attempting to make or what they want to make. They have to figure out how to put the pieces together, um, and making sure that construction doesn't break or fall. So there's not only problem solving skills that are involved, but that language piece as well. So it's a great opportunity for you as the adult to jump in, follow your child's lead, and model that appropriate language so that you can help them build upon their understanding or receptive language as well as their language expression. Um, so, with that, whether you have Legos or blocks, you can talk about the size of the materials that you're using, the shape, the color, the patterns, just overall, what it looks like. Have them work on describing it and also describing their actions, what they're doing to actually build um, the construction. So we know that constructive play begins when children develop that ability to understand and use words or signs, and that will just continue to grow. So whether you're just trying to get your child to imitate a certain word or phrase, you can do that through an activity like this. So, for instance, if you were trying to have them imitate, uh oh, every time the tower fell, you might say, uh oh, or uh-oh, it looks like it's going to fall. So that continual repetition of you saying, uh-oh, the idea would be for your child to eventually imitate or repeat what you're saying. Um, you can also do that with the word down. So, for instance, if you wanted him or her to eventually say down every time the tower fell, you would say, oh, down it goes, or look down, it fell down. So you would use that word in as many scenarios as you could when that specific action is occurring. And then hopefully after those multiple repetitions, you would then build in that wait time when it happened again, when the tower fell. You might say, uh oh, and then wait for your child to hopefully produce down, or uh oh, down. Okay, so it's important about not only modeling um, those words and short phrases to characterize what your child is doing, but then also giving them that wait time or pausing to then give them an opportunity to produce that word or those words that you've been focusing on or having them try to say. So there's so many things you can do. You can work on prepositions such as, oh, you put it on top, or um, the block is under the triangle, or this is next to this piece. So you can work on those. You can also talk about how things compare to one another. So this block is larger than this block, or I see this taller, or this tower is taller than this tower. So you can work on those comparatives as well. And that might be for the child that is trying to combine more than one word together. Taller, taller, tower, things like that. So it also is important for you to point to the taller tower. If you're building a tall tower and a short tower, make sure that you're continually modeling and pointing to the taller of the two to instill that connection for your child. So repetition, repetition, repetition. That is so important. And just expanding their utterances as they're building. So maybe they're putting one piece on top of the other. Say, oh, I see you put it on top. Um, you did it. Um, really try to do it with enthusiasm. Um, and you can also pair it with your words and actions with use of the core board. So modeling short phrases such as you put on, you put on, and doing that multiple times as they may be putting a piece on top of the tower that they're building, so that they're pairing those picture symbols or words with the action that's occurring. So making sure that that's in their view or sight, so that they can visualize that after they completed the action or as they're doing so. Okay, so that's a great opportunity to use the picture symbols as you're engaging in a scenario of play like this.